Hey guys, Parrot of the Luke again for another YouTube tutorial. This one is going to be on adding a film-like grain to your images using Photoshop, doing it the correct way as to not damage your original image but still get the noise. So this is the final processed image. I used my regular ways of processing. As you guys can see from my other tutorial. So if you want to see, there's the before and the after. This was shot in natural light around 5 o'clock p.m. down at the beach. It was pretty sunny, so I had to fill in some shadows on the face, push the fill light quite a bit in Lightroom and Photoshop, but it came out really nice. So did a lot of color balance stuff, as you can see. But this image is one that I personally really love with some grain, just because it kind of gives it more of a natural indie type feel. I don't know if that's the correct way to describe it, but personally I really like it with this grain. A lot of images don't work with it, a lot of images do. So I have another video that is either right before this or right after this about getting that color overlay, kind of muting the colors on your images. You guys can check that out later. But anyway, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to delete that layer because that is my noise. So what we're going to do, go up to Layer, New Layer, or you can just do Command Shift N or Control Shift, or I forgot what it is on Windows. The one next to the space bar. So anyway, make your new layer. Blending mode, not normal. You want to go down to Overlay and then fill with Overlay neutral color 50% gray. So essentially what this is going to do is give you a gray that doesn't affect your image at all. It's just overlay on it. So if you add noise to this layer, then it will go on the image, just the noise, and it won't damage the actual image. If there's too much, you can lower the opacity. I'll show you all that, blah blah blah. I'm going to try to overdo it because I'm not sure if you're really going to be able to see this very well on 480p or whatever this decides to record in. So you're going to go up to Filter after you've selected your 50% gray overlay layer. Go up to Filter, Noise, Add Noise. Again, I'm overdoing it. I'm going to go up to like 55. Well, no, that's way too much. 42. That's still way too much, but again, just so you guys can see it. And we're going to do that. So hopefully, if I zoom in a bit, you guys can definitely see that. I mean, if you can't, then that's not my problem. But anyway, so the nice thing about this, even if you overdo it like I way did over here, because it's a separate layer, it's not actually on the image, and it's not actually damaging your image. You can just take your opacity down, say to 42% or 36, and instead of having to redo, go back and forth until you find the amount of noise that you really like, you can just lower or increase the opacity. So there you go. I hope you can see that on this. If not, you're just going to have to try it along with me. Follow the tutorial. Just try it on. It does work. It's very subtle, so I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see it from this, but on certain images it can really be very nice. So enjoy. Rate, comment, subscribe. Check out my blog or my Flickr. You guys can friend me on Facebook, whatever. And if you have any more questions, send me an inbox on YouTube, Flickr, whatever. Hope you enjoyed. Check out my other videos. Shameless plug. Woo!